This is why when y'all say black people can't come together, I just shut my mouth, because y'all are showing out on this Asian boycott. Saturday, June the 6th, empty. Nail salons, empty. Y'all are showing out. Now, if you recall, he's the one that told us that we couldn't survive without any Asian-owned, stores in our community, and told us if we did a boycott, he would take away the laundry mats, right? They would not have laundry mats for us, as if we don't own washers and dryers in 2026. Now, some of you actually seem to be surprised at the Asian community, some of them anyway, that are really thinking that we're ignorant and too ignorant to have our own. Guys, don't forget about 2023. Do y'all remember in 2023 when they ended affirmative action? And that was in part to the Asian community. They let themselves be pushed to end affirmative action against the blacks. And people always say against the blacks as if we're the only community and we're the number one community to benefit from affirmative action. We weren't, but that's a discussion for another day. So in case you didn't know, the Asian American Coalition for Education, along with 60 other Asian American groups, got together and filed several civil rights law complaints against Harvard, okay? And they supported students for fair admissions. Now, if students for fair admissions sound familiar, that's because they are the ones who filed these lawsuits that went to the Supreme Court. President and fellows of Harvard College, and also against University of North Carolina. They combined the two. They said that they felt it was so unjust they were expected to perform higher to get into Ivy League colleges. And that's not the case for everyone, i.e. black people. They decided to do it in groups so that no one could pick out a specific Asian American to target. But the fact that there were 60 different groups along with the Asian American Coalition for Education speaks volumes. Now, once affirmative action ended, do you think there was a big surge of acceptance into Ivy League colleges for Asian Americans? No poochie pies. According to the Manhattan Institute, there was a 2% increase across the board of Asian Americans being accepted into Ivy League schools. However, there was a decline in blacks and Hispanic enrollment. Like other communities, Asian communities seem to forget that they benefit from all the hard work that the black community has done. And that's okay if you forget. We don't have to remind you because, baby, we just keep doing what we do, which is us. So I'm proud of all you guys standing in solidarity, because they're basically calling us stupid as hell, and we're not. Leave me a comment. Bye, y'all. Bye.
Just because somebody goes to and tries to spotlight black-owned businesses does not give them a pass. Solidarity is not some sort of transaction where you accumulate points that you then spend when you do something problematic. And actually, if you were going into these black businesses intentionally to be an ally to the black community, it makes it even more baffling why you wouldn't immediately recognize how harmful this kind of language is. Like, we already know that racist white people love to eat Chinese food, but they'll have no problem telling you to go back to your country. And I generally agree that it is not productive or helpful to immediately write people off and not give them the chance to learn and make amends and grow and do better. And I hope that that's what happens in this case. I haven't seen him acknowledge the situation yet, but maybe that's coming. It's also not my place to tell people how they should feel about an apology or an acknowledgement. Like, the harm has already been done when you shot, edited, and posted a video without acknowledging or understanding any of these issues. It is 100% understandable if people just feel like this is another one in an endless stream of people denigrating black culture and just don't want to engage any further.
The hate is real. They done knocked out the windows to all these Asian-owned companies in the plaza where I work. Just take a look at this shit. They've knocked out the windows to all of these places. You see that? Come on down. Come on down. Knocked out the window here. See that? They didn't mess with the black barbershop, thank God. But you have to be careful the shit you say about the black community.
I got a question for you. Do you think that this was truly vandalism, or could this be an insurance claim? Cause I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think.
Mind you, that's another random Asian store, okay? That's not even the store of the racist Asian guy who offed that black kid, okay? I have no idea. Whoever did that deserves to be brought in jail, okay? I don't know why they were thinking that was possibly somehow justified, okay? I understand you're angry that, one of your own people got, offed on such a terrible way for such a terrible reason, but why are you attacking an innocent store owner? Like, genuinely, what purpose does it serve apart from raising racial tensions and making more people aggressive, causing the cycle of violence to continue? You're just going to encourage those people to probably develop racial stereotypes about black people, and they're probably going to start doing the same thing to your stores. Like, do you not understand how this is generally not helping in any way whatsoever? Why don't you attack the actual store of the actual Chinese owner who did the wrong thing? Like, what? This logic is so weird.
Every day I wake up on this app, and somehow, some way, Asians find a new way to be anti-black, to be misogynistic, to appropriate black culture, and to be microaggressive towards black people. Can you not just shut the fuck up and exist? Can you not just listen to black people when they tell you there's a problem? Y'all want to be white so bad that you're anti-black, you'll go in your graves being anti-black. And it's a problem that Asians have, we as Asians. And I say we because if you are an Asian and you do not hold other Asians who are anti-black, misogynistic, etc. accountable, bitch, you are part of the problem, and I don't give a fuck if you don't think so. Shut the fuck up. Asians, shut the fuck up!
So apparently Chinese-owned companies are creating fake black entrepreneurs to sell fake black-owned products, and they're using AI to do it.
Everyone told me nobody would buy an elephant purse from a black woman. I made every one of these with my hands.
This is not a real person. Here's another one.
I design leather cowboy hats.
Wait, are you serious? You design hats?
Every detail. I pick the leather, choose the hardware, design the whole look. Like this one right here. I designed this.
Oh, wow, that is beautiful.
This is AI. Again, this is not a real person. I did the research. These people do not have a name. They do not exist. This is AI. The worst part is when I see these videos, I look in the comments and I see very conscious black supporters who are saying they're going to buy it, or some saying they already bought it. They have no idea that they've been conned.
What's up, y'all? Mike C from CT in his house. Hey, so Asians are gonna threaten, they're threatening, to boycott black-owned businesses. Good for you. I assure you, you all will lose a lot more money than we will. A lot more. So do what it is you got to do, and good luck to you. Mike Ski, CT.
Asian American businesses have been operating in black communities for 60 years. I'll say it again. The Civil Rights Act passed in 1964, and the United States opened the door to Asian immigration in 1965 to put immigrants in the way of black people. And this idea that the tension between business owners and customers is one of mutual cultural misunderstanding that could be overcome if they just got to know each other better, the time for that has long passed. And as I've said before, the problem with framing the misunderstanding as mutual is where one demographic owns the businesses and the other demographic has to pay. There's no mutuality. There is a power imbalance. The only situation that I could see being beneficial at this point would require Asian Americans to be willing to leverage their ability to secure the business loans, to secure supplier accounts, and to attain business licenses, to open in black communities specifically to hire black people to work in the businesses and to provide the professional development opportunities so that black people can become the leadership in the businesses in their communities. But I don't have a lot of hope that Asian Americans are willing to do that because the Asian American business owners that we see currently are not even willing to treat their black customers as human. So I fully support black people boycotting these problematic businesses in their community. And I want to say that I think another thing that non-Black people aren't aware of is that it is not as simple as boycotting the businesses and putting them out of business and then opening your own to compete. Because the system will find ways to still not give them the loans or rezone them so they can't open a business or not grant the business licenses. And suppliers are literally conspiring against Black people who have managed to open a business in their own community to not supply to them because they don't want Black people competing with the Asian American owned businesses in the community. So I wish that I had more to offer in the way of solutions, but I really don't. But please do not gaslight Black people with respect to what the issue is.
To the Asian man who challenged all Black people to boycott all Asian businesses, I'd like to say thank you. We haven't seen a level of unity and camaraderie this large since probably George Floyd. I'd like to thank you from the bottom of my heart. I don't know if Black people would have ever gotten to this point where we all unified under one singular movement this way. Like, it is powerful. The Asian people are starting to feel the effects of what you have done. This is impacting your people more than it's impacting my people. We are uniting against this. You have destroyed Asian businesses. That's you. You did that. And I'd like to thank you for getting my people to work together on something like this. This means the world to me. And to the Asian people who are hurting because of the decisions and the words that this person has said, you know who to come for. He did this to you, not us. He said we don't want you guys, so we said okay.
Listen to what I'm saying, family. I seen it at work. I seen them. I sat in an Asian restaurant ordering food once, and I saw it for myself. I saw how attentive the Asian server was to the white couple compared to me and another Asian couple. Man, she was bending all over back, and they wasn't doing nothing special. And they wasn't nobody. It's just regular people. Yeah. Now that I think of it, I've even seen Black people go overboard for other Asian people. Not Asian, but white people. Yeah, I've seen them, man. I've seen them like really go overboard. And then when it comes to their own people, they're just all regular, you know, they don't have, the customer service just vanishes. Yeah, the good customer service is gone. In any event, fam, this boycott was at first just a concept. But when this guy right here hopped on the internet and started talking really reckless and daring Black people to boycott Asian businesses, it turned all the way up. The threat became a reality. Hence, the boycott is in full effect right now as we speak. Black people all over this country are boycotting Asian-owned businesses. Now, I think that could be highly effective, but you can't just do it for a couple of days, and you can't just do it and wait on people to apologize. Because if all it takes is a few people to apologize, a few days to go by, even a few weeks or even a few months, and then what happens is it's just back to business as usual. All of the Asian community will be like, well, you know, they'll be back. Just give it a little time. Right about now, one should be walking through the door. Right about now. That's how that goes. Right about now, we'll have one walking through the door. Now, here's the thing, fam. After Black people decided that they were going to boycott the Asian businesses, Asian people started talking about boycotting Black businesses. Now, that to me was hilarious as hell, because Asian people ain't never supported Black businesses. I've never seen an Asian person at a Black restaurant. Like, let me back up. I'm lying. I've seen a few. Let me back up. I gotta call the striker and the ball. I've seen a few.
Hey, listen, it wouldn't be personal if you had ownership and control. Listen, two of the most popular words I teach my kids is own and control. When you own the resources, you own the land, you own the buildings, you're in total control. So listen, what am I talking about? A lot of you guys have saw this video of this Asian guy who was speaking out about African Americans boycotting Asian-owned entities or businesses. So the video went somewhere along the line of, hey, I dare you to boycott getting your nails done or going to the hair stores to get hair supplies. Just so many various things that are led by the Asian community. And a lot of African American people are up in arms about this. But here's the deal. The guy didn't tell any lies. He didn't. Are there a national chain of nail places owned by African Americans? No. Do African Americans manufacture and distribute hair products, hair weaves? No. Do African Americans in large droves own gas stations perhaps? Or different restaurants or business entities or business models that are traditionally ran and operated by the Asian community? No. So what the hell is everybody so mad about? The guy just spoke the truth. Now, it may have made you uncomfortable. You may have been upset. You may not have, as I gotta talk like for my people, for black folks. We always talking about, what was the tone? I don't give a damn about the tone. If it's still true, it's true. So what the hell are you mad about? So here's the solution. Tara always tell me, don't get on to make a video if you don't have a solution. So here's the solution. Black people that look like me. Y'all so big into education and college degrees. Well, here's the fix. This is the solution. Stop sending your kids to college for those bullshit degrees in psychology and sociology and all this other stuff that doesn't amount to anything nor make money, and start teaching them to go to college to learn manufacturing and distribution. That's where the money lies. Now I can get up right now and walk away from this damn camera because I just gave you the answer. I gave you the solution. So stop being mad because people are telling you the truth about certain stuff that hurt your woo-wee feelings. Grow the hell up, pitch your shit in your pocket, your little emotions and your feelings, and just go do something. So teach your kids how to go to college and get the degrees to build manufacturing plants, to produce products, and learn about distribution chains. It's that simple. I'm gonna go enjoy the rest of my Saturday. Peace.
The black boycott of Asian businesses, I agree. And guess what? It's not a boycott. Y'all Asians, get over yourselves. This is not a boycott. We just gonna support black-owned businesses. That's all we're gonna do.
Y'all just gonna get less business.
Yeah, I mean, open up your Chinese restaurants in your own neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, open your nail salons, move the nail salons from our neighborhoods to your neighborhood. And you know what's so funny about Asian neighborhoods?
Mm-hmm.
Outside of the big cities with the Chinatowns and all this kind of shit like that, like in San Antonio, Asians are here. They own all the salons and, you know, all the nail tech salons and all that type of shit like that. But where the fuck y'all live at? I don't know what the Asian neighborhood is, because we ain't got no Chinatown.
I ain't never seen the Asian neighborhood.
Where y'all hood at?
So the Asian community is apparently spreading lies that, you know, since we said we boycotting their businesses, that we said we're gonna loot and burn down their stores. And I just want to go ahead and get ahead of this lie. You're not gonna find no video where we said no shit like that. Just you doing all that because we don't want to give you our money. The only reason they are spreading these lies and these rumors is because they are about to damage and burn their own stores so that they can file an insurance claim, and then they're going to turn around and blame us. Because, you know, they ain't going to just sit there and let their company go out of business and file for bankruptcy and blah, blah, blah. You know, they want to get a payout. They want an insurance payout. So they already just spreading this lie around so they can go ahead and damage and burn their own stores and then commit insurance fraud, because we have not said that at all. We have no intentions on doing that. I've even seen a video of one of them posted with a brick down there on the ground and nothing else looked touched in the restaurant. You did that shit yourself. They already getting started. And so the insurance company better do their due diligence and investigation and lock their fucking asses up. Because we ain't said a damn thing about that. Quit lying. And that's even a furthermore reason why we shouldn't take our ass in your business ever again.
Lord knows I love my people, but oh my goodness.
Ain't no black people do that. Black people did not do this.
This is why when y'all say black people can't come together, I just shut my mouth because y'all are showing out on this Asian boycott. Saturday, June the 6th, empty. Nail salons, empty. Y'all are showing out. Now, if you recall, he's the one that told us that we couldn't survive without any Asian-owned, stores in our community, and told us if we did a boycott, he would take away the laundry mats, right? They would not have laundry mats for us, as if we don't own washers and dryers in 2026. Now, some of you actually seem to be surprised at the Asian community, some of them anyway, that are really thinking that we're ignorant and too ignorant to have our own. Guys, don't forget about 2023. Do y'all remember in 2023 when they ended affirmative action? And that was in part to the Asian community. They let themselves be pushed to end affirmative action against the blacks. And people always say against the blacks as if we're the only community and we're the number one community to benefit from affirmative action. We weren't, but that's a discussion for another day. So in case you didn't know, the Asian American Coalition for Education, along with 60 other Asian American groups, got together and filed several civil rights law complaints against Harvard, okay? And they supported students for fair admissions. Now, if students for fair admissions sound familiar, that's because they are the ones who filed these lawsuits that went to the Supreme Court. President and fellows of Harvard College and also against University of North Carolina. They combined the two. They said that they felt it was so unjust they were expected to perform higher to get into Ivy League colleges. And that's not the case for everyone, i.e. black people. They decided to do it in groups so that no one could pick out a specific Asian American to target. But the fact that there were 60 different groups along with the Asian American Coalition for Education speaks volumes. Now, once affirmative action ended, do you think there was a big surge of acceptance into Ivy League colleges for Asian Americans? No poochie pies. According to the Manhattan Institute, there was a 2% increase across the board of Asian Americans being accepted into Ivy League schools. However, there was a decline in Blacks and Hispanic enrollment. Like other communities, Asian communities seem to forget that they benefited from all the hard work that the Black community has done. And that's okay if you forget. We don't have to remind you because, baby, we just keep doing what we do, which is us. So I'm proud of all you guys standing in solidarity because they're basically calling us stupid as hell, and we're not. Leave me a comment.
So
Bye,
many
y'all. Bye.
thought this black boycott is not going to work. A lot of Asians thought it's temporary. A lot of them felt like that's it. But the truth is this, right? As much as black people want to see Asian people, businesses boom as well, they want respect. They want mutual respect. They want something that once they're entering into your store, you're leading them, you're talking to them, you're being nice. Now, lately, I cannot deny the fact that I've noticed a lot of these Asians being nice to black people, but it came as a result of something. So they wanted some sort of reaction from us before they can start acting right. That's the evidence there. But at the end of the day, many blacks now are realizing that if they don't keep this boycott permanent, these Asians will turn back to the same way. They're going to act the same way they've been acting for the longest period of time now. Now, again, I want to say this. I do not think all Asians are like this, but it's the same way most Asians see a normal black man and feel like this black man is here to cause trouble. I love the fact that our black-owned businesses are now booming. They are doing really well. We're speaking about nail salons, we're speaking about wigs, we're speaking about black-owned businesses in these domains, right? And now Asians are realizing that these people, we black businesses, are taking away their own clients. We are accepting our own people, we're taking our own people, and we're booming. But they want their clients back. They want their client back. I think in my previous video, I made mention of the fact that it seems like some of them are pretending to act like their stores are being vandalized because they want pity and they want to see black people come back to them. I've made another video where it seems like they're giving out major discounts just to lure black people into their shops again. But that's not happening right now. We have realized it. We're tired of the maltreatment. We're tired of everything that has happened so far. And at the end of the day, guys, I think for sure that they're going to learn. They are just definitely going to learn. Until this ends, until they learn about black culture, we already know much about Asians, and that's what we've been buying from them. We've been patronizing them, we've been going to the salons and all that, but they do not give us the same respect we give them on every day, on a daily basis. That's the problem here. That's exactly the problem. Thank you for watching this video, guys. If you love content like this, please do subscribe, give this video a like, and I'll see you in another one. Bye bye.